Hey friends, welcome back to Vincent G's Super Channel G. Look at this incredible Target exclusive 6 action figure set. Whoa, these two don't belong here. They snuck in. And we have these incredible with 2 exclusive figures that are coming in this awesome 6-pack that is Target exclusive for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So you're not going to want to miss this. Look at this incredible see-through blue plastic and then a little bit of blue touch-up right there to give it a little bit of an accent. This one deluxe figure, and you're not going to want to miss this. So guys, before we get started, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the notification bell next so you can be notified anytime we have a new video come up. Talk to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you think of these incredible new Hasbro Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse action figures. Give us a big thumbs up, share this video with anybody you think would enjoy it, and what do you say we go ahead and get started right now?
Folks, this video was brought to you by Vince.
Stay tuned.
What is up, Vincent GG?
Vincent GG, Super Channel G.
Super Channel G.
So tight.
Vincent GG from Super Channel G.
Channel G.
Vincent GG on Super Channel G.
How you doing there, Gigi?
So nice to meet you, Gigi.
Vince and Gigi on Super Channel G.
I will see you on the TV.
Super Channel G.
God, is this great?
Joy.
Alright friends, welcome back to Vincent G's Super Channel G, and let's take a closer look at this incredible Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Target exclusive 6-pack that we have here. We have these 6 basic figures, but this is a basic deluxe figure that we have of the Spot, and we have Prowler, Spider-Man, which this is Peter B. Parker, I believe. We have Miles, the Spot. We have SpiderPunk and Spider-Man. Let me make sure I don't get the year wrong. 2099 before I accidentally say 2049, like Blade Runner. And so I'm super excited about this. They look awesome. I know we've already opened some that were very similar to this, but they weren't the exact same. And we can take a closer look, but like this Prowler right here, we got when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out, but it doesn't look like this one comes with the boot accessories where it's like blasting off there. We do have a couple of Miles, but if you'll notice, this one's got this blue tint here, and perhaps has an accessory that's green instead of blue. We have a couple of these Spider-Man action figures already right here, so we're gonna end up with a third one, and it doesn't look like that one's different at all, so something that stands out. We do have this SpiderPunk and the Spider-Man 2099, but look how this one is this clear see-through blue. That's awesome. This SpiderPunk looks like he's probably the exact same, and then this deluxe figure Spot, which I just realized we haven't opened yet, but nonetheless, let's see what it says here. This says Ultimate Showdown. Squeeze legs. Look how the Spot ends up doing that. We have, can't even read it here, but the gear that's inside. Look at this beautiful artwork on this packaging. Absolutely amazing. This one definitely doesn't have Spider-Gwen, so that's interesting. Ghost Spider. And we do have, again, Marvel's Prowler, and it has the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse inspired by. This one says inspired by also because of the asterisk, but I'm pretty confident he comes out in the new one. And we have the Spot, Miles Morales, and look how this is like greenish. SpiderPunk and Spider-Man 2099. But it doesn't look like the accessories are here with Prowler. Again, it shows here squeeze legs. But we do have one write-up here. Check this out. It says, in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales finds himself on an epic journey facing off against a villain with powerful abilities. Well, doesn't really give away very much, but let's go ahead and cut this open and, you know, let's see, how big is this box? This box is good 17 by 14 and 2 inches tall. Let's see. Well, the good news is, even though this is, you know, it's an open box, so I can see that none of the figures have been messed with. And I'm gonna get everybody who's supposed to be in here. This isn't glued, is it? Okay, perfect. There we are. And hopefully we can just slide this out without any problems or trouble. Not correct. We have tape up here. Here we are. Hopefully that's it. And it might not be, but alright. Yahoo! Alrighty. Set that aside. We have our gear inside right here. And we have a little disclaimer sheet. But this looks pretty outstanding. Look at that. Let's just look up and take a picture real quick. There we go. Okay. And, well, let's get our figures out of here. But first, maybe let's take a look at what gear we actually have. Doesn't look like tons. It does look like some. So, there we are. Let's take this out. Oh, it's still attached to some tape. Look at that. And looky what we got here. Okay, I can definitely see a guitar. With this little sack. Oh man, look at that. Wait, maybe it was yellow. I know we had a blue one. I'm like, maybe it was not. Here's definitely the blue one from previous. But no, it's not. Must have been my imagination. But okay, there we go. This should go to... There's definitely some loud people outside. I was like, what is that? So this goes to Spider-Man 2099, SpiderPunk, Miles, and Spider-Man. Put this back in here. Push that back on, and that'll be that. Alright. Let's start cutting our figures out. And we'll look at them one by one. Let's see, how are they? This one has both arms down. So does this one. Okay. The easiest way to get our friends out of here, I guess there really isn't one without cutting them all the way out. I was like, maybe we can get away, but nope, it certainly doesn't look like it. So we're just gonna have to. There we go. And then let's see this. Oop, was hopeful, but nope. If not, I'll just cut them all the way, but here we are. This one's got a... Also, they got 1 foot under. This one's got both arms. I think this one was gonna pop out, but alright. Cool. Now let's line up our action figs. Who do you want to start off with? Let's start off with our exclusive figures. What do you say to that? Okay. So let's do Spiderman 2099. What do you say to that? Okay, cool. Give me a second. Okay. Man, let me tell you, he looks cool. Get even just a little bit closer. Look at that. Okay. We have some pretty good head articulation. Nothing amazing, but head turns around, it tilts. When it turns, we have a little bit of paint missing right here. Right on the mask, where you could use a little more red. I'm absolutely loving this clear blue. That is something that I'm totally digging. So the arms go, alright, almost to where it's like beyond 90-degree angle. I'm going, what is this, like 135 up? As far as open, that's great. Turns around nice and smooth. We do have an elbow joint, and it turns there. Too bad we don't have a wrist joint, but I'll try not to be greedy, especially because these are basic figs. I love this. I love the detail. This is soft plastic right here. Again, you can see through him. I wish they were all like this. Honestly, I wish they were all this see-through like this. And then look at the detail on his suit, because this is kind of etched in there. It's part of the mold. And his legs, I'm like, okay, they're not supposed to go out. I was like, hey, they go out? No, they don't. Bending it in a way it shouldn't be bent. And this plastic is a little softer than I thought it would be. But so the legs only go back and forth, and then because of this right here, it only goes this far back. Too bad about the knee joints. Looks like none of these are gonna have knee joints. But otherwise, this is a great looking action figure. This action figure is, let's see, we stand him up right here. We'll stand, there we are, look at that. About 6.5 inches tall. And, whoop, there he went. Let's compare him to the, oh, there's Spiderman 99. Wow, what a big difference as far as this Spiderman 99's got his legs closed super tight there. And this one's got a wide stance, which I absolutely prefer. And, well, that's cool. Now let's look at this. Oof, this power that's shooting out of his wrist over here. And that looks awesome. Let's put this right here. And all we gotta do is clip this on. There we go, look at that. And let me just say that looks cool. We also have little holes in the bottom so we can put a peg for an action hero stand. I think that looks great. Look at that. It looks outstanding, and then you'll see the difference between these two. This one looks great also, but I just love the clear blue. Okay, let's go ahead and set him right here, and that should be absolutely awesome. Next, let's take a look at our Miles, and well, here he is. And while this is also a mold of the exact same figure and almost nothing different, at least we have a little bit of color variation to make this exclusive. We like that because all the other ones are perhaps going to be the exact same ones we already have. But if you see, this is a black suit Miles with a little bit of blue highlights, and it's not much, but at least it gives us something to make it more exclusive. Let's see, how much does the head? Whoa, the head articulates pretty well. Look, it tilts, turns. As far as the arms go a little bit beyond 90-degree angles, nothing super out of this world, but turns well, bends at the elbow, and then turns out there. I do like the suit. the way they've colored it here. Look at that spider symbol. Let's get the other one. I'm like, okay, we have this one. I'm like, where's the other one? Here it is. Okay. So we have our Miles from the first movie. We have our Miles from the second. I'm sorry. From this upcoming movie, and look at the spider symbol. It is a little different. And otherwise, it appears to be the same Miles on these two. This one does have a raised symbol. So we have our 3 Miles right here. And this one looks the coolest. Absolutely. So, this action figure, loving it, digging it. And let's get this also right here on his wrist, so he can have his little electricity powers. I would have loved to have gotten a Miles that was completely clear plastic. So like when he turns invisible, that would be, oof, I can't get this open. That would be an awesome variant. Just put this in here and let's just force open a little bit, just to buy some time to get it on here. There we go. There we go. Too bad this one doesn't have like a little bit wider stance like Spiderman 2099 does. Maybe we can put it on this wrist. But either way, legs go, wow, 90-degree angle forward. Only go this far back because it is restricted by that, with a stripe going down. Otherwise, everything else looks pretty on par. Man, look at that spider symbol, looks outstanding right there. And the shoulders, well, there's no paint on this for shoulders, so I would like to think this is an updated version, and that would be great. Let's also have him standing like that, and firing his powers off right next to Spider-Man 2099. How's that? Looks pretty cool. Alright. Let's move on to our next figure. Oops, I almost dropped that. Oh, real quick. This Miles is less than 6 inches tall. You see exactly how tall he is right there. It's about 5 3/4-ish. Okay, let's put Miles over here. So next, what do you say we do this, the Spot Deluxe figure? And let's see. I don't know how much articulation we're really gonna have, but let's take a look. So we do have a head that turns all the way around. It barely pivots any. Barely goes back and forth, but it turns. Let's see, the arms, looks like they could go all the way around. They could, but it's going to be restricted by this moving part right here, but the arm at least does go all the way around. Has the ability to. This leg doesn't move at all, and this one comes in so that you can move these portal punch deals right here from the spots on him. Looks like a Chick-fil-A cow, and all in all, it looks pretty cool. I'm curious to see how they execute this in the movie. It looks like he's clearly just gonna punch through portals that he can open anywhere. I like that, and well, he should be a pretty formidable foe. And I'm curious to see, is he gonna be like the main bad guy? Sure looks like it, but I guess we'll find out. Now, that's pretty cool. Let's see, I'll take a picture real quick. There we go. And so we can, that looks awesome. Let's stand up to Spider-Man that we're gonna look at next, who's not standing up for us, unfortunately. Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. And I can't even find his thing so I can stand. Alright, whatever. I'm leaning him back a little bit. Oops. I just bent his feet a little bit. Trying to see if... There we go. He's gonna start leaning forward, look. But meanwhile, let's put this arm down and go. That was pretty cool. Stand him up again, and let's do this. Let's have this slow-mo. Hey, that didn't work out at all like I'd hoped. That'll work. One more. Let's see. Let's bring this lower. Last time. Okay, so it does work. Looks pretty cool. Look at that. And let me say, this action figure of a Spot looks pretty outstanding. Let's bring him over here. That looks great. Your thoughts? Okay, awesome. He is just barely over 6 inches tall. Okay, let's move on. Next, we're gonna take a look at our Spider-Man. And well, debatable, but let's proceed forward as if this is Peter B. Parker, because that's just more fun, even though it could go either way. But looks cool. And we have a little bit of head articulation right here. Tilts a little bit, goes all the way around. The arms go to a 90-degree angle. This one seems to be, ooh, allows me to push a little further, but you really got to push it in there. The arms will turn all the way around the shoulders. Feels nice and smooth, this glide. Now as far as, ooh, kind of moves up on the side here, and that doesn't quite come to a 90-degree angle. Look at that, because I'd like it to come here, but it's not going to stay there. It's going to start drifting back down. Same here. So that's interesting. The legs come not quite to a 90-degree angle either. This one has the least amount of articulation, and it looks like his feet, oh, they kept, well, I just grabbed him earlier and pushed him down like this, and it looks like he's able to still stand, luckily. So that's a plus. We got a punching fist here, so we can go psh, psh, psh. And we do have this web accessory right here, which again looks like everyone's firing off their web accessories from their right hand. Just pinch this in right here. And this figure definitely looks like we might not have anything different from our previous Spider-Man figures. So, get him to stand up. That's awesome. Let's see, as far as maybe we can do something a little more, do this kind of creatively. Even though he has it down, we'll have him shoot like that, just so he's not facing the same way as the other ones, because then otherwise we got to use this fist hand. I guess we could swap that out, but this might work just to be kind of fun and different. But I'm loving the way the suit is. I love the colors, the spider symbol, everything looks great. And as far as these two right here, it looks like the red might just be slightly different, but I think we really just have the same Spider-Man 3 times. So, put him over here. And that looks outstanding. Look at that. Great. Okay. Set us up back here, and we have 2 figures left. 2 figures left. Well, of course, that means let's do SpiderPunk. And yes, again, we opened the SpiderPunk in his single action figure form not too long ago. And it definitely does look like it's the same one. Let's see. Look at that. I don't see anything different. What are these suspenders? Looks like everything's the same, including the guitar, except this one's not bent. Okay, so the SpiderPunk. Look at this. Ooh, he's missing some paint right there on his spike on the head. Mohawk spikes. These are, ooh, these are pokey. Look at that. And these are pokey too, but I guess since they're longer, they're easy to bend. The head doesn't tilt too much. Doesn't really go back and forth. It really just turns. And then it gets stuck right there to the chin. I guess you could push it beyond it. You gotta knock that over. I'd caution you on that, because just in case you break something off. The sleeves start to restrict the movement of the arm up, but I guess you could still do it out because it wouldn't bottle up right there. That's cool. And the arm does go all the way around. Cool, look at his jacket. He's got these buttons, but of course they're just black because it doesn't have that many that much paint on it. It just has the simple. And then as far, ooh, be careful with this joint right here. Look at that. Okay, so it is able to bring the elbow into a 90-ish degree angle, but support it and make sure you're pushing this in to keep it in there, because it's not a strong joint. So I want to repeat that. This is not a strong joint, and you want to be very cautious. See how it's starting to come out? So I'm going to push this back in like so to make sure we don't break that joint. The legs, none of them are meant to go out, they just go forward. And wow, this one started pushing back against. It didn't want to be forward. Look at that. Now it should stay forward, but it keeps drifting back down. But anyway, look at this. This one stays better, but still. Okay. And the arms still, they do turn in and out, but the joint is not strong, so be careful there. This is a guitar for a right-handed person. Look at this whammy bar. We got a toggle switch here and our 3 knobs. Well, I guess toggle here. Then what's this? Interesting. Looks like, well, there's 4 strings, so is this a bass? And I'm definitely digging the detail on this. I'm digging the way it looks. The wacky frets. So, yep, this looks awesome. I guess we got dual humbuckers. Don't know what exactly is going on there, but looks cool. And let's go ahead and see if we can have him hold this. And turn this in here. Oof. Arm's not really wanting to turn or stay. Let's bring this up here. Alright, well, I don't want to mess with it too much, and that stayed on its own, so maybe I'd like to keep it that way. And let's see if we can get him to stand over here. He's a little wobbly. I'm afraid he's gonna fall and knock him over, so let me see. Maybe I can just Give him just a little bit more pushback there. So that looks awesome. Great. Look at that. And, well, I guess with the spikes, spiky mohawk, we're just a little past 6 inches also. Awesome. What we're gonna do last but not least, we have Prowler from Into the Spider-Verse. And I'm a little disappointed that we don't have any accessories here. So, of course, that's a little disappointing. However, let's compare it to our original Prowler. It's pretty much the same. Like, is there anything different that I can tell right away? Nope. Appears to be the same mold. It even has 2018 on the bottom. And it even has this square here so that we could put the accessories where it's showing the rockets blasting off. This cape, there's a little peg to go in there, and then you could take it off if you wanted to, but unnecessary right now. A little cut on mine right here. I like the shape of the cape. I like the way it looks like it is like got plastic or glue somehow. I like the way it looks like it's wrinkled right there. As far as the arms, wow, they move super smooth. Go that far out, they go around pretty smooth. We do bend at the elbow. Goes that far. Not quite a 90-degree angle either. And the legs, wow! Oh my gosh, his legs go even further back than they do forward. So it gets restricted right here where it hits on the belt, his utility belt. And his boots look pretty outstanding. I wish we had the accessory. So, this is a cool looking Prowler. And, well, as far as his head tilts a little bit. Back and forth, pivots, and will turn all the way around, so that's cool. And, well, another action figure that I would love to be clear. Like, as far as, like, if we could have made him clear plastic, well, all of them would be even more amazing if they were clear plastic. So, I'm going to set him up right here. He's tremendously shorter than Spider-Man 2099. And he is roughly, he's almost 6 inches with his cape up like that, but he's kind of like 5 3/4 also. So, what are your thoughts here? Doesn't that look outstanding? Which one's your favorite? I'll tell you. You want to know mine? Well, let's see. Favorite is Spider-Man 2099 here. Then perhaps the Spot. Between Miles and Spider-Man. I guess the new Miles. SpiderPunk is cool, but his elbows are a bit weak. And then Spider-Man and Prowler. But this is a pretty solid set. I absolutely love it. And I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. And if you haven't checked out our other video, where, well, this is more than one video. We have the original Into the Spider-Verse action figures, including Scorpion and so on. Then we have the Across the Spider-Verse figures, including this Deluxe Miles right here. We have this Deluxe Spider-Woman right here. Look at that. And we have Gwen. If you can take a look at that, let me add the link in the bio. That'd be great. And you can see all of these action figures. So If you'd like me to continue this, just let me know in the comments. We'll be talking soon, guys. I want to thank you for hanging out with us here today. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Notification bell next to it so you're notified every time I have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. And yeah, give us a big thumbs up. Share this with anybody who think will enjoy it. And check back our YouTube channel for more great videos like this. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.